Language study. So we are going to see what abbreviations mean. A short form of a word, phrase, etc. Example: MR for Mr., KM for kilometers, VIP for very important person, SSC for secondary school certificate, etc. etc. meaning and other similar things and the rest, and WHO for World Health Organization. These the all the example given are of abbreviation. Abbreviation are mostly used in writing. While reading aloud or in speech, we use the full form of abbreviations like Mr. or Doctor. Some abbreviations are read aloud by pronouncing each individual letter, as for example VIP, which stands for very important person. Some short forms are read as if they form a word. For example, PIN is read like the word pin. Note the abbreviations you come across and find their full forms. Okay. Now the second one is act. Act is one of the main parts into which a play is divided. A play may have 2, 3, even 5 acts or just one act. Active voice, see voice. Adjective. Adjective is a word that tells us something more about a noun or pronoun. It may tell us about the shape, size, color, quality, material, origin, use or other features of the noun. It describes shape. It can be a round table, a square sheet. Size. For example, the buildings were huge. Small shoes. Color, for example, a red rose. Milk is white. Quality, for example, you are very kind. A strong medicine. Material, for example, wooden chairs, a silver spoon. Origin can be like Chinese food, Indian birds. Use, for example, dining room, drinking water. Many adjectives end with full, like useful. Less, like careless. Able, for example, washable. Y, for example, salty. OUS, for example, famous, joyous. IVE, for example, active, creative, and AL for practical and optical. We can use very before most of the adjectives, like very happy, very colorful, very interesting. Adjectives have comparative and superlative forms. Example: big, bigger. Bigger is comparative and biggest is superlative. We usually add ER or EST to short adjectives and use more and most with longer adjectives like high, higher, highest, nice, nicer, nicest, famous, more famous, most famous, interesting, more interesting, most interesting. Note that we use the before the superlative, like the best, the most important. Sometimes we use 2 or 3 adjectives together to describe a noun. In such cases, the order in which adjectives are used depends on the meaning. The adjectives that express / show your opinion about something are usually put first. The other adjectives are normally put in the following order: size, age, shape, color, origin, material, use or purpose. For example, a nice little basket, a brave young woman, a big red plastic bag, a noisy old drilling machine. Okay, then we are going to look at adjective clause. Adjective clause is a clause that functions as an adjective and tell us more about a noun. For example, this is the house that Jack built. An adverb is a word that tells us something more about a verb. For example, he runs fast. She went away. The girl sang sweetly. Suddenly the dog started barking. She did not smile. And an adjective is the tea was too sweet. The lion was very strong. Another adverb, he ran very fast. A phrase or sentence, luckily he remembered the answer. Adverbs give us information about place. For example, come here, come in. Time, for example, I saw a movie yesterday. I need a pen now. Manner or the way something is done. Example, read aloud, stand straight, run fast. Degree, for example, the water was too hot. Here 2 is the degree. Cause or reason, for example, she was tired and therefore unable to study. Therefore, was unable to study. Many adverbs end with ly. Adverbs too have comparative and superlative forms. They are used for comparing the way something is done, the way something happens, etc. Examples: who will run the fastest? Walk more gracefully. Find more examples of the comparative and superlative forms of adverbs. Adverb clause. A clause that functions as an adverb and tells us more about the main verb. For example, you can go out to play after you have done your homework. They got wet because they didn't carry an umbrella. Now we are going to look at what is adverbial, a phrase or clause used as an adverb. For example, put it on the table. Alliteration, the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of words in a phrase, sentence, etc. Example, the green grass grew all around. Here, green grass grew is alliteration. Alphabet, a set of letters used for writing the words in a language. The letters have a fixed order in the alphabet. The set of letters we use for writing English is arranged from A to Z. It is known as the Roman alphabet. Now we, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. are called letters, not alphabets. Sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. Are called letters, not alphabets. I thought I said wrong. Then antithesis, a figure of speech in which the same sentence includes a striking contrast between words. Example, one man's medicine is another man's poison.